So one of you in the server asked me a good question. That question was, how do I control my thoughts so that it doesn't lead to depression? Now, honestly, this is something that I can say that I've struggled with in the past as well. Back in the past, before I became more disciplined, before I started going to the gym more often, before I started like doing NoFap and all that kind of stuff that I'm doing now, my thoughts did lead me to depression. I was depressed. And if I sound a little tired right now, I just got back from the gym actually, so. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was depressed back then. My thoughts were leading me into depression. And honestly, depression, for the most part, is a battle of the mind. It is your thoughts that will lead you into depression. But doing NoFap and going to the gym and doing all these disciplines that I do now is exactly how I got out of it. So the answer to your question is very simple. Move. Do something you fucking hate doing every day. Do something you don't want to do every day. Build discipline. Because the more discipline you build, the less depressed you'll be. Because when you have discipline and you see that you're doing something that everybody else is not doing, you get to feel that certain level of pride within yourself. And that level of pride will erase that depression. Go to the gym. Start lifting heavy weights. Go outside. Go take walks. Go hike. Go bike. Do something productive. Start a business. Start learning about finance. That's another thing that I've been doing. I've been learning about finance and everything. And honestly, I can say that it's been so rewarding. Because the other day I was talking to my friends and everything, and like they know a lot more about finance than I do. And I'm usually not able to join in that conversation. But now, because I have knowledge about finance and about stock markets and stuff like that, when they started talking about it, I joined in the conversation and they were surprised. They were shocked. They were like, how do you know this stuff? How do you know this stuff? I'm like, I've been learning. So even my friends have been getting impressed by me and everything, by me learning something new. And you should too. Learning something new is another way you can get out of that depression. Because now you have another skill, another knowledge skill set under your belt. How good does that feel? How amazing does that feel? I'm so thirsty right now too. But yes, to answer your question, as I said, it's quite simple. You have to build discipline. Identify things that you could be improving on in your life that you really don't want to improve on, or that you want to improve on but you really don't want to put in the work to improve on it and stuff, and go do it. Regardless of whether you want to or not, go do it. As Hamza always says, do the hard work even when you don't feel like it. That's what I've been doing with the gym. Now today is a Monday. You think I felt like going to the gym? No. I wake up late on the weekends. Saturday, Sunday, I wake up like 8 o'clock. But every single day during the week, I wake up at 6:30. I wake up at 6:30 almost every single day out of the week. I struggle with it sometimes, but I have no excuse. So today, I wake up 6:30. And I'm like, I don't want to go to the gym. I'm so tired of this and that. But guess what? I did it anyways. I went to the gym anyways. I got my ass out of bed at 6:30, went to go take a cold shower, head straight to the gym. You have to be that way too. And I still have a long ways to go before I can develop that to its full potential. But you can be that way too. It takes time. It takes effort. But you can do it. And once you start doing that, you will start to feel significantly less depressed. Do I still have my moments where I'm like, oh, I wish I was better? Like, oh, this person's better than me. Yes, of course I do. Everybody does. Everybody has those moments. Oh, I wish I had a girlfriend. Yes, I have those moments just like you do. But I have them significantly less because I'm doing things now. Because I'm putting in that work to actually get to that point. Like, yeah, I'll be scrolling on Instagram and whatnot. Like, this is why social media is bad too. I'll be scrolling on Instagram and like, I'll see one of my friends or like whatnot in a relationship, like with a girl. And they've been in this relationship with this girl for like quite some time and everything. I'm like, I wish I had that. I wish I had that romance and that love in my life. And like, I'll get like a little depressed over it. But I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not going to get depressed over it because I know I'm going to have it one day anyways. There's so much power in belief. And that's like another thing that you should take away from this video, is that there's so much power in belief. Yes, you should do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. But aside from that, you also have to believe. You also have to believe that you can achieve these things. Because without the power of belief, without the power of envisioning your future self, envisioning what you can become, then where's that motivation coming from? You're not going to have any motivation. Now, I know Andrew Tate said like motivation's a scam or whatnot, and like he's partially right about that, because you're not going to be motivated 100% of the time, but you'll always have that thing in the back of your head like driving you. You'll always have that one thing that's back there driving you, pushing you forward. And that little thing is motivation. So it is my firm belief that motivation is real and that it's not a scam, but it just doesn't play as large of a role as many people think it does. Needless to say, however, it still is an important role. So that being said, you need to have some kind of motivation. And you can gain that motivation by looking at your future self and envisioning what you can become. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.